All right, so let's get started with example 2, using properties of equality to solve proportions. So what this says is when you do not know one of the 4 numbers in a proportion, set the cross products equal to each other and solve. Okay, so remember, I'm going to use those variables, right? A proportion is A over B equals C over D. So when it says, when you do not know one of the 4 numbers, A, B, C, and D, those represent numbers. Okay, so when you don't know one of them, so let's say there's a number here, number here, number here. There's no number here, which means we have to figure out what it is. Then it says you just do the cross product, set them equal to each other, and then use your algebra skills to solve for the unknown variable. Okay, so that would be something like, let's say, like this. So 3 over B equals 4 eighths. Okay, so we know 3 of them, we don't know 1. So this is saying, okay, set the cross product. So we could do this one. 4 times B is 4B equals 8 times 3 is 24. And then we just use our algebra to figure out what B is. Okay? So that's what this is talking about. All right, so let's look at the first example, A. It says the ratio of boys to girls. Okay, so that means we're doing a fraction where boys is on top and 2 lets you know what's on the bottom. So we have boys, 2 girls. Okay, so the ratio of boys to girls in a soccer league is 4 to 5. So boys is, this 2 is like this. So 4 to 5 means 4 boys to 5 girls. All right? Or 4 over 5 like that. If there are 52 boys in the league, so 52 boys in the league, how many girls are there? So we don't know that, so I'm going to put X right there. Okay, so we know 3 of the 4 variables. We don't know X, so we're going to use that cross products property to figure it out. So I'm going to go 4 times X, which is 4X, equals 52 times 5. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to take it over here and figure it out real quick. 5 times 2 is 10. Write this 0, carry the 1. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 1 is 26. So that ends up being 260. Now we just need to isolate X and get X by itself. Right now it's being multiplied by 4, so we have to do the inverse operation of multiplication, which would be division. So we're going to divide both sides by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. We end up with X equals, and then we just need to figure out what that is. So 260 divided by 4. 4 does not go into 2, but it goes into 26. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 take away 4 is 2. We drop that 0 down. 4 goes into 25 times. So it ends up being 65, and X represents girls. So 65 girls is our answer. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and try this again with problem B. Okay, problem B says an animal shelter wants their ratio, okay, that's our fraction, of dogs to cats, so 2 is where we put this, to be 3 to 2. So that means 3 dogs to 2 cats. So we have 3 dogs to 2 cats. If the animal shelter has 78 dogs, so dog information goes on top, how many cats should they have? So we don't know that, so we're going to make that our X. Okay? Now we're just going to use that cross products property, right? 3 times X equals 78 times 2. I'm not exactly sure what that is. 2 times 8 is 16. Write the 6, carry the 1. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15. So 156, and we're trying to figure out what X is. So this is multiplication. We do the inverse operation of multiplication, which would be division. We're going to divide both sides by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times X is just X. And then we just need to figure out what 156 divided by 3 is. 3 goes into 15 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15. Drop that down. 3 goes into 6 2 times. So 2 times 3 is 6. No remainder. So 52. So 52 cats. And that is is our answer. Okay, so here I want you to try C on your own. So here is my friend the pause dragon, reminding you to pause your device. Go ahead and work out C. When you get done, press play and we'll talk about it together. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, let's see how you did. So it says on a field trip, the ratio, that means a fraction of teachers to students. All right, so it's teachers to students must be 2 to 9. That means 2 teachers to 9 students. So 2 to 9. It says if there are 81 students on the field trip, so 81 students, the student information goes on the bottom. How many teachers must there be? Okay, so we don't know the teachers, so this is going to be our X. Okay, so we can just use that cross products property, right? I'm going to go 9 times X. 9X equals 2 times 81. 81 times 2. Whoops, sorry about that. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 8 is 16, so 162. And then we want to get X by itself, so we're going to divide both sides by 9 using those inverse operations. Then I just need to go 162 divided by 9. 9 goes into 16 one time. 1 times 9, subtract, that's 7, drop it down. 9 goes into 72 8 times. 8 times 9 is 72. And there we have it. 9 divided by 9 is 1x. And 162 divided by 9 is 18. And that's X talking about the teachers. So 18 teachers. How many teachers must there be? 18 teachers. If you got that one right, wonderful job. And I will see you in a little bit for example 3.